towards India's market performance today. Sensex had opened up by 40 points and Nifty had opened at 22,550. All other sectoral indices except IT and Realty are currently trading in the green. I have in fact the statistics with me on my screen over here, requesting the crew upstairs to showcase it to you. Here, of course, BSE Sensex, it is currently at 74,245.30 points, fluctuating as you can clearly see. Nifty meanwhile is at 22,530 points as of now. In fact, it's as far as real-time updates are concerned, it's as high as 22,542.60. So, of course, these are the real-time numbers over the last 5 days. Nifty is in the green, it is consistently rising. Meanwhile, we can see Sensex of the last 5 days has been in the red. Now, what's interesting is that we all know that a tariff war is raging on in the global markets, which have been adversely impacted as well. We've just seen the SP 500 index, the Dow Jones, of course, being negatively impacted in the United States of America as well. But of course, Donald Trump and his policies are something that we are keeping our eyes peeled towards. Trump, of course, has stated that he will be imposing retaliatory tariffs against a slew of countries. In particular, he did single out India while addressing a joint session of the US Congress. He stated that he would impose these retaliatory tariffs on the 2nd of April. So that is a day we are all going to keep our eyes peeled towards. But meanwhile, I'm being joined by Dr. Sharad Kohli, a senior economist. Thank you so much for taking out time and speaking to NewsX. What do you make of the numbers that you are seeing this morning? So are you here with us?
Yes. Good morning to the viewers of NewsX. Well, as we speak now, the Nifty is up by about 120 points. There is a recovery on Friday when the American markets closed. They also closed in green. There was a significant recovery. This is on account of two reasons. One is short covering. You see, when the market gets hammered for a long time, you see short covering coming. Well, people tend to cover their positions. That's one. Second, I think the tariffs announced by President Trump are also gradually sinking into people. And the markets are sort of reconciling to the fact that, after all, the impact may not be as bad on the overall bilateral and multilateral trade between the countries. Although, I would say it's a bit early to say, because the real impact of this tariff war, or shall I say tariff policy, would be seen on 2nd April, when the reciprocal tariffs they come into vogue. That will be the point when I think markets would really be tested as to how serious President Trump is imposing these reciprocal tariffs. For now, the markets have seemingly been in green. Another factor which has made the market recover is the crude oil prices, which have sort of subsided. The crude oil prices are at 3 to 4 year low. It is below $70 per barrel. So that is helping the markets recover, because it reduces the cost of production for many industries, including paint industry, plastic industry. It helps a lot of industries. That's another reason why. Also, we need to wait and see. It's a bit early to conclude, Priya, because we are still in early hours of the market. The real FPI and FII selling comes, around 1:32 p.m. and the market closes by 3:30 p.m. So we'll have to wait and see as to how the second half of the market turns out to be. It will be a bit early to give a very firm conclusion as to markets have actually recovered today. But considering the fact that American markets on Friday, they closed in green, I am not anticipating a very big fall today. In fact, our market also may close in green, subject to the fact that the FPI and the FII selling, which has been very persistent over the after October,